What's the mighty good word, party folk? It's your Mile High Priest, and I'm up here on Mercury's Day. It's Wednesday, January 31st. Congratulations, Libra. We've made it across January safe and sound, right? I hope that you've been enjoying this first few weeks of the new year. This is a Sun, Moon, Rising collective reading for the Libra collective. Regardless of whether you have a distinguished Libran placement in your natal chart, this message may still resonate with you. I strongly recommend the collective readings, especially the latest Leo full moon. Yeah, full moon reading, right? We are coming to the last quarter moon in Scorpio in just 1 or 2 days. So a lot of that energy is here. A lot of it is about allowing it to flow. Libra, I love when I get downloads of songs. And so for you in Aries, I did get a few songs. For you, I was like listening to it was like a lot of Madonna. But yeah, you are the lucky star. You are the one that people are thinking of when it comes to you being the one who can take this on, right? Oof. I have here the Wild Unknown Alchemy Oracle. I have the Sanguis or Blood on card number 37. It is about release, right? And it is a like deep, passionate idea or part of your life that needs to be released. For me, what I'm getting is a system, a structure that you've been working on that was really working well is, it's like dissipating. It's meant for you to let go of because you are actually, it's like you're on your way to a new way of doing things, whether you're an actor or actress, whether you're a teacher, whether you work out in a particular field, that sort of thing, you are the star of the show. And regardless of whether you're making big moves, you are the star of the show. Okay, keep that in mind. You could be very productive right now. I have the Chariot card from the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, and then I have the Chariot card from the Radiant Wilds Tarot deck. Both are very cool. I mean, we got to give props to Rider-Waite-Smith for their dedication, and all the new artists for their extreme dedication to the tarot. We love to see it. We love good research. Libran Magician, Libran High Priest, High Priestesses, and Libran Kings and Queens. This is your highest royal court. You are in movement. You are on the go, and that's fabulous. I am your fleeting, effervescent, intensive care bear, mercurial gesture with the messages for your exaltation, your spiritual liberation, your human evolution. Libra, we're here for it. Again, as I was mentioning, you're working under a particular system. It translates as such in the world. It translates as such as if it were consider it as if it were a lesson plan or a system or a process, a methodology, a way of you doing things that's over. Okay, before I go into the message, the reason it's over, the reason you're being asked by God to release it is because you are meant to invite a new system. You are already building upon a new system. All your gifts are coming online, or they have come online over the last few years, and now you're meant to reassess the way you systematically and methodically approach those systems to bring them out into the world. So now it's like a combination of everything you've known, all your experience, past, present, future, all coming forward? Is there a new way to present who you are? Where you maybe were used to being one type of way, or one, like you had a career in mind and you took it on and that's who you are. You're a teacher, you're like that. But now it's like you're like a whole culmination, like you're a cumulative force. So how can you bring more of these gifts out into the world to present to them? I'm also getting like you could be a starseed, like one of the three, Arcturian, Lemurian, or Syrian. I'm getting you're bringing gifts from the Leo age. So what was that? Atlantis. I'm like, what's that? Underwater? What didn't used to be on the water back in the day, you know? Libra. I have here the Wild Mystic Oracle deck. I'd like to just pull one card from, and then I have the Personal Values Oracle deck that comes from New Mexico, from a team of 4 research scientists, psychologists that develop this card system for you to kind of determine your more important values. Well, I turned it into an oracle deck for you guys. So I've had a lot of cards kind of flying off the table, mostly because I'm a little bit less as quick acting as I normally am. Been getting a lot more sleep. I've been drinking a lot less caffeine. I've been in a detox, minor detox mode, so I'm slower than normal. Which means I'm like spilling cards all over the place. I really apologize. I hope it doesn't bother you too much. I'm getting it together, y'all. Getting it together. So here's memory, yeah. Yes, you're remembering was I not just saying you're remembering stuff from the age of the Leo? And so as you are being beckoned to move into a more Aquarian vibration, what is it that you're remembering? Okay, remembering is the name of this game. You're remembering something from the past. Wow. Aries had the family card too, but where Aries is temporarily in this new way, you're coming back to, okay, to you must come back to this place that you remember with clarity, okay? And so it's like, the way that I see it is like, can you release these old ways of doing things? Can you release the old manners and methodologies? How can you expose more of who you are in one go, right? It's like a magazine, like how can you bring a magazine to life? How can you promote more of your gifts in one setting as opposed to only tend to one gift? I apologize. See, this is part of it. Like, my attentiveness is not as fast moving these days. So like, I didn't even turn on my incense here. I was actually really excited to come read for you guys because y'all have this, you and Aries have this cool, like, First, like my spirit guides came to me and they were like, can you actually look at the well-known alchemy and pair that with a meditation, with my typical meditation with the major arcana, right? So this new way of you, you're like being put together, like as like a magazine, right? To culminate in one. We have the loving card, Taurus. So, can y'all believe we're almost through the middle of Aquarius season? Oh, well. Okay. Thank you so much. Libra, I told you y'all are the star. Shine bright like a freaking diamond, Libra. That's what you need to like feel right now. Okay, look, self-knowledge. North Node, South Node. Okay, South Node currently in the sign of Libra, North Node currently in the sign of Aries. So you're remembering who you are, and you're remembering all your gifts. The reason I mentioned clear your mind, Mercury needs you to clear the mind so that you can remember, so that you can apply what you remember. Okay, so the release is in the mind, the clarity is in the mind. But again, versus Aries, you're not so much letting go. It's like you're remembering, you're recalling. You're not only recalling knowledge of you, you're recalling knowledge of the collective. Okay, more Mercury and more South Node. Okay, right now you embody the South Node. So there's a lot to say about that. I think I keep saying it is like you have to love your body. You have to love the way you move. So as awkward as I'm moving right now, like I'm actually really enjoying spilling all the cards everywhere, even though that might cause me to lose some subscribers. What I mean to say is like you need to love your body no matter how it is that you're feeling. If you're feeling a little bit out of balance, or if you need to cry, or if you need to let go of something, those are all good things for you to go through. The release is mainly what you're interested in, and it's not like you're releasing things like out of thin, or like coming up with things to let go of. It's like what is actually impeding you, and really it is about systemic ways of doing things where you're used to just promoting one way of being, one way of you being or like a certain way of you, a certain way or style that you promote. Now it's like, can you promote a lot more? So a lot more being, how can you bring out your gifts of creativity, your gifts of like high intelligence, excellence, star quality, how much the knowledge you possess, how can you bring all of that into your line of work, into the places and spaces that you are involved in, right? What's the point? What's the purpose? So yeah, Taurus, you're expanding. That's the point. Your purpose, the reason for you to remember all of this and to keep all of these sorts of actions going and to actually love this journey that you're on is because of this collective communication that you're doing. Like it involves publishing or honoring what's valuable not only to you but to the community that you serve, right? I don't know about you, Libra. I think you're on to something. I knew the sun. I knew you were like the sun. You were like, so be careful of how far you go out, right? Be careful of what you hold on to. Uno momento. Ten of Swords. What is it that you protect so harshly, and why? Why are you in protection mode when Spirit asks for you to dismantle really and to love your inner child, to like really... Did your mom sing to you Lucky Star? Did your mom sing Madonna songs to you in early age? I don't know why I'm getting that sort of thing. It's like, can you protect yourself like a mother protects her child, right? The Chariot card. Can you protect your... So take that and apply it to your knowledge, to the knowledge that you possess, and that you're going back to remember, and that you're diving into your memory to remember. Like, how will you now package all of that? I have the star at the bottom of the deck. Thank you so much, Archangels, Angels of the Highest, Spirit Guides of the Highest Light, Ancient Wise Ancestors. They are here for you, okay, Libra? You are meant to let go of this old way of performing and doing things, because there's a new way of you doing things. Okay, you are a teacher, you're a leader, and you are also meant to learn something at the moment from this memory that you possess. Okay, a lot of Aquarius and Capricorn. And then I have the Eight of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, trying to come out. Here we have the Knight of Pentacles. So more Capricorn, right? Or I'm sorry, Virgo and Leo. A new system, right? And be loving to your body. A new approach to community, a new approach to your job, that's the challenge, right? It's not appearing so much as a challenge as it's already a part of your journey. It's something that you've already embarked on, right? And so what's going to give you more release, more clarity is your mind. Making sure that you're focused on the right details, that you're focused on that you're not too driven by correction, right? Like, this is not about being correct. It's just about you exploring as much as you can about what you want to hold on to, and getting rid of that which doesn't need to go on with you. It doesn't need to arrive in the new space with you. Okay, Scorpio. So this, Scorpio has been very, the Scorpionic archetype continually comes up in your readings. So you could be, if you're Libran in Western tropical, you're likely Libran in Ayurvedic astrology, right? For the most part, as far as the calculations go, you could be a Scorpio in Vedic. I'm so sorry. No, you would have more qualities of Virgo, okay? But I think that you're working with something along the lines of, you're being helped. You're receiving help from a Scorpionic person. And also if you are Scorpion in Western, then you are Libran in Vedic, right? So maybe you stumbled upon this being yourself a Scorpio and you have Libra placements, or you work exclusively or closely with a masculine Scorpio energy that is actually helping you to come into this independence mode, okay? Regardless of whether you are in a committed relationship or you have a love partner, love partners, you're still being exposed to a more independent way of being in a singular way of being, or you could very well be coming from where you were only exposing yourself to your gifts by in a very independent, singular manner of like, hi, I come to this space, I show up to this space, and I promote my gifts this way. Now it's more involved. Like, how can you actually involve the community where you're working not to just teach, you're actually in the mix of it all. So you're not working, operating separate from the student or separate from the crowds. You're working in the crowds, above the crowds, below the crowds, around the crowds. Okay. That's maybe what you're remembering, how you swim through all of this, right? Like you're showing me King of Cups, King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Like you have a means and a way of being in so many different systems. So is your system, is your approach, is your method now allowing for all of that flexibility of like working with the earth, three-dimensional reality, working with intellectual reality, and then working with emotional reality? Like, are you really honing in on all that knowledge and how all that translates into physicality, into like movement, into planning? Because that's where you're going. Can you plan with clear mind, a clear space, and a clear emotional field, right? Two of Wands, we love to see it. Mars in Aries, baby. That card also came up for the lovely Aries, okay? Princess of Pentacles, lots of Earth. You're hitting the ground running. If you're not there yet, it's fine because you've got all this to release, to clear. You're coming from being very independent, seeing things solely from your independent reality to actually being a part of it. Like it's like mixing mud, water, and like getting a batter of mud and then cooking it and creating a ceramic object out of that, right? Like, yeah, chemical reaction. Yeah, Queen of Wands, Aries, Pisces, fire, water, chemical reaction. That's so dope. It's a chemical reaction, Libra. Are you a scientist? I mean, you're giving me everything. You're giving me actor, teacher, scientist. You're giving me beautiful. You're giving me handsome. You're giving me sleek. You're giving me chariot, protector, wielder of power. You've got to get those emotions right under wraps. Who pissed you off? Did I make you mad? Come on, boo, give me a hug. I've been known to make folks mad. Libra. Alright, y'all. Stop it. Stop. Hey, I've got nothing but love for you, Libra. I got nothing but love for you, baby. Okay, I have 3 cards here that wanted to come out. Okay, 8 of Swords, the good old High Priest, and the Fool. Okay, like I was saying, you may be not. Here's Scorpio again. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio King. Maybe that's who you are embodying. Like I feel that you are very much embodying a scorpionic. You are in a scorpionic phase. Maybe that's your perfected year, the 8th house, dealing with others' money and like how you get paid, taxes, sexuality, This is giving me like many Kundalini activations later, much knowledge later. Hi, I knew I was a starseed. Now I know there's all these levels of what it means to be a starseed. Well, how are you incorporating that into reality now? You are actually perceived as very much intact, okay? You're very much perceived as that Scorpio king. You're very much perceived as that Taurus king, okay? You not only create, you make. You help others to see their values, okay? As your values change, how can you leave that space of feeling like you have to abide by something, right? It's that feeling like the old systems are still in place, but the new systems beckon you, right? Well, Ace of Cups didn't want to leave. The Hierophant. Okay, new systems beckon you, and you possess them internally already. And so now, like, can you bring them out? Don't be scared, okay? You're almost ready anyway. You're already on the go anyway. You will come to fruition. It will come to fruition as you go, as you move. It's okay to be moving already in the energy. Don't be afraid. You're going to figure it out. You're going with it. You're flowing with it slowly, okay? It doesn't have to be fast. You want to go fast, but you have to. Remember, love. Protect you first, okay? So what's the rush? What is the actual rush? Look at you. What's the actual rush? How many Kundalini activations later, right? At the Knight of Wands here. Yes, Sagittarius. But that you're going towards your purpose, okay? So don't go fast. Again, it's not about beating everyone to the finish line. Like, don't worry. It's more so, are you understanding the new processes that you're meant to unfold, right? Are you taking a little bit of time out? Yes, that was the other thing, holiday. This is your holiday, like chill, like relax into it, ease into it. I mean, you could be working, you could have that like, you could be totally busy at work, yes, but what I mean is like, then do you have a little bit of time to give to these meditations where you're able to remember and to acknowledge that you're like in the midst of all these like downloads and activations and realizations and self-study, and you're like, I'm changing, I'm not the same. Why do I give so much to these spaces? Why do I give so much to these people? Like, I'm so like, you're loyal AF, okay? You're loyal AF, Libra. Like, but there are some, it's like not even some people, it's like some ways of thinking or seeing or doing that you're not meant to be loyal to. Like, those are, and it's not that you don't have any honor or respect for that. It's like they have served their purpose, right? They have served their almighty purpose. I just love the Hierophant card, y'all. The High Priest loves the Hierophant. The Mile High Priest loves the High Priest card. You don't say. And here we have the Moon card. So I'm getting the Moon and the Sun. I mean, how many Kundalini activations later are we at now, right? Like, your crown chakra is like beyond. So yeah, you are thinking a lot about the group, where you were coming from, thinking only about yourself, but can you come to this, the energetic centers, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra and the heart center chakra, okay? That's what I want to see. Thank you so much, Angel Spirit Guides of the highest light. Yeah, I want you to move away from the belief that you have to do things the same way that you've been doing them. Thank you so much, Archangels, Angels, Spirit Guides of the highest light. I apologize. My computer decided that I wanted to take a nap. Let me make sure nothing flew out over here. Look, it's time for you. It's time for you to take a nap, Four of Swords. That's what's going to bring you that kind of clarity of how to bring the new order, right? Can we actually get clarity on the Knight of Wands, please? So, yeah, okay, there we go. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Remember, that's your challenge, is like, how to not move so independently, how to not move so collectively, like too concerned about what the community is going to think and what the community is going to do, how they're going to translate your vision, and then too standoffish, too alone, too independent. Like, where's the middle line? Where's the center of the solar plexus chakra? Okay, where's your confidence that you can teeter between both, right? Where is the confidence that you are going towards your new manifestation, towards love, towards beauty, towards spirituality? You are a spiritual teacher, you're a spiritual leader. Can y'all hear? Well, I'll probably edit, but like, there's some really good Mexican music. Hey, bro, y'all are cracking me up. I have the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Okay. This is just the year that's ahead. So you could be in your Saturn return. You could be in the age of 28, 29, 30, or 60 years old. But what this is giving me is like, you have acknowledged where you can put your mind, where you can set your sights, right? Where you can set your sights on, what you can set your sights on. But what's going to bring you more clarity is that actual meditation on memory, on remembering who you are. Maybe you want to go research a little bit on these spiritual topics. Maybe realize who you are as far as like your starseed qualities, Lemurian, Arcturian, Syrian. Are you someone that has gifts from Atlantis, or are you an Atlantean descendant, that sort of thing? I usually don't talk about these topics, but here I am, right? Libra, it's for a reason. Spirit calls you. New order, new ways of doing things, a new exploration of your mind, the knowledge you possess. Libra, come on now. Come on, child. You're giving me diamond, okay? You're in this alchemical state. You're about to burst into a diamond, all right? You're beautiful and you're blessed. Right, what is this elephant? Ooh, perhaps you know Ganesha, right? Perhaps you work with Ganesha. Perhaps you're able to see how to process and move through obstacles, and this has been one of the greatest obstacles. Saturn returns are always the biggest obstacles. And then as soon as we make it, we see, wow, have I actually processed? Have I actually learned? What did I learn? Let me actually apply it. Or not. But, you know, I see you. I know you're applying. I know you're purposeful in your actions. So this card represents our ancestors and those who remember who have passed on. They also have funerals. They lay leaves and sticks over deceased elephants, stand watch over their bodies for days at a time. These intelligent and compassionate animals inspire reverence for the memory of those no longer with us. This card is a reminder that those gone are not forgotten and to learn from those we have lost. It is respect for elders and acceptance of wisdom. This card might also call you to look into your past or heal your mind and spirit. Past life regression, trauma therapy, or shadow work might be necessary to combat old wounds and painful memories. You may be dealing with the grief of a loss through either death or absence. This card encourages you to take time to mourn and learn from your memories. The shadow of the elephant card is forgetfulness. While this can be seen negatively in terms of absent-mindedness, it can also indicate letting go of painful memories and not paying heed to that which does not surface. Much like the light reading, which tells us to learn from the memories of loss, the shadow tells us to learn, but then discard the pain. I feel that is exactly where you are, Libra, on both levels, okay? The element is earth and spirit. Flora is a forget-me-not, lilac, caraway, bergamot, periwinkle, stones, black calcite, howlite, quartz, and wolfenite. Spellwork is a sewing ritual, easing a loss of a loved one, helping to train memory, guarding against memory loss, and past life regression. All right, past life regression would just be, I'm telling you, if you go into past life regression, you're going to be coming out of there like, I remember my Atlantean life. I remember getting beamed down from Sirius, okay? Libra, you're the star of the show. We love to see it. Happy last quarter moon in Scorpio. We are on our way to the Lunar New Year. Year of the Dragon. I know it speaks to you. Keep it so well lit. Libra, let me know what you're up to. I send you lots of love, boo, okay? Keep it real.